Hello, paragliding pilots. I'm going to go over real quickly on how to adjust and install and remove your bobbin case within your Bernina sewing machine. This bobbin case is the same for all the Bernina series 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so this applies to all those machines. So after you've winded your bobbin, when you install it into your bobbin case, you'd have to do it with the shiny part, the chrome part, to the inside. And plop it in like so. To remove it, you have to push this wire. And you push the wire, it falls right out. If you try to put it in backwards, the good news is it won't go in. This side is a little bit larger than this side, so it's foolproof. But after you've winded your bobbin, go ahead and stick it in your case. And then you take your thread and you'll slide it through the groove underneath the leaf spring, and then under the wire, and then pull it up like so. There should be. Now, if you want to adjust this, if you're showing signs that your thread on the top of your material or paraglider lines is too loose, then you're going to want to tighten the tension of this leaf spring. This leaf spring is attached right here, and to adjust its tension is the screw right above it, the larger one. Now if you take the screw and you turn it clockwise, it's going to tighten the tension on this leaf spring, and if you turn it counterclockwise, it's going to loosen the tension on the spring. So let's say your initial tension is too tight, and so that means the upper surface of your material is going to be loose, because that's going to reflect the bobbin tension. It's not pulling down enough. If your tension on the bottom of your material or your paraglider lines is too loose, it's going to be an upper tension thing that you'd have to take care of. But in any case, let's say you need to loosen the tension on this. So if you can see where the screw line is, I'll go ahead and move it just 90 degrees counterclockwise. So I'll go from this point to this point, 90 degrees, and then I'll put it back in the machine and I'll test it out. If they didn't quite loosen it enough, then I'll take it from the point that it was and go another 90 degrees counterclockwise to this point, and I'll put it back in the machine and test it out. And you just trial and error that until you get it right. And of course, if the tension was too loose and you needed to increase its tension, you're just going to do the opposite. You're going to turn it clockwise 90 degrees at a time and test it out. So that's how you adjust your tension on your bobbin case. And to put it in the machine, you want to make sure this bar is horizontal. And so when you put it in the machine, don't push on the bar, because that'll release it. It'll never lock in place. So you got to push it on the black part. I'll use you can see I'm a sewer here, all the damage I do to myself. Dang it. But anyhow, I'll go ahead and push on the black part when the bar is horizontal, and then it'll click in place. To remove it out of the machine, you're going to push on the bar now, and once you push on that bar, it releases it, and it'll pops out about 1/8 inch or a couple centimeters, or excuse me, millimeters, and then you can grab the edges and pull it out of the machine. And I think I've covered all the bases there. Let me think now. Yeah, that's about it. Got any questions? Give me a holler.